Alright, so now we should be able to just pull this lever, which releases the pin and lets this whole feature rotate 90 degrees. Oh, cool. My name's Wayne and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be my third video in my Overland trailer build series, and today we're going to be installing a tongue jack. So I want to install a tongue jack on the trailer. Originally the trailer had a landing leg, which was okay, but a trailer jack is going to make it so much easier to move around, especially one that has, a wheel on it. So now there's a lot of different options available. I'm going to show you the one that I chose for this trailer. Now I chose the Ark XO500 trailer jack. And this is a great piece. There's definitely some cheaper ones out there, that's for sure, but I like its features. So let's open up the box and take a look. So this unit has a rating of 1,100 pounds, so we'll be well within that with our trailer. And it's pretty straightforward. We have our jack assembly, we have the two wheels, and we have the bearings, and we have our mount with our bolts and the handle. So the handle is pretty cool. It's actually magnetic, so once you use it, you can take it off and put it in your vehicle or in your bin box for your trailer, so you don't lose that. But the nice thing is, once you use it, you'll be out of the way when you store it, so it won't be flopping around and hanging low on your trailers. So let's get this unit assembled with the wheels and go from there. So these bearings go in real easy. They're not a press fit at all. So they'll will fall out if you're not careful. And you want to have a washer on the head of the bolt when you slide it through. And then we're going to have another washer in between the two wheels. At first I was a little thrown off because there's a gap here, as if this feature is too wide, but this is going to close up real easy once I put the nut on and tighten it up. So let's do that right now, because as it is right now, you can only get a couple turns on it by hand. So now let's tighten up the bolt. And again, they mentioned you want to make sure you don't over tighten it. You want the wheels to be able to move freely. There's still too much slop side to side. We want to get that out. Basically setting the preload on those bearings, right? So we want to get rid of the slop. All right, that's it. That's done. I like it. And again, so just want to get this snugged up just right so we don't have any movement, but the wheels still move freely. I'm really impressed with the quality of this unit, man. It looks great. Really sturdy, really thick steel, and really nicely plated as well. This should work great. Now we just have to figure out where we're going to put this on the tongue and use our brackets and our bolts and go from there. Alright, so it's a little tricky to get everything up in place one-handed, but we're going to give it our best shot here. But one neat feature is this bracket is wide enough so it will hold your nut in place. So that's really cool. So that's going to help out a lot. So this tube I'm going to be bolting it to is only 2-inch. So I think I'm going to be able to use the closest bolt holes here. So it took a few tries to figure out what holes I wanted to use in this bracket. At first I thought I'd put the bolts in the middle, but then I'm like, hey, I want these brackets as high as possible for extra ground clearance. And since I have a 2-inch tube here, the bolts on the jack are going on the inward side. And I have these brackets raised all the way up. So before I finalize anything, we're just going to run this in and see how it all works and see how it all clears. All right, so after a quick trial and error, these bolts are actually 18 millimeter. I tried to zip them on with the 3/4 inch like the bolt for the wheel, but not happening. So just be aware of that. All right, so now we should be able to just pull this lever, which releases the pin and lets this whole feature rotate 90 degrees. Oh, cool. All right. Now this is what I was a little bit afraid of. You know, I have kind of a short distance here. My tongue length is kind of short. And if it's too far, if it's up into the hitch area, in theory, on a really tight turn, the jack could hit the hitch. But I have room to slide this back. You know, this is also another reason why I wanted this tongue jack, because it is so adjustable. Down here we have a handle that we can pull, and now we can slide the whole jack back. Oh, perfect. All right, again, it just clears my frame, but even if it was hitting it, all you have to do is loosen up these bolts and slide this mount, you know, fore and aft to get your clearance that you wanted. But one thing I couldn't find online was basically the height of it when it's all drawn up tight from here back to here, or the wheel, because I knew this was a critical dimension for me. I knew it was going to be tight, but let's take a measurement and I'll share what that is real quick so other people can know. All right, so from the top of the jack down to the bottom of the body, it's 22 3/4 inches. Now the whole height of it from the top to the bottom of the wheel is 26 inches. Another thing that's neat about this is this wheel is adjustable. Once you crank this down a little bit, you can pivot this wheel, and there's a pin here, and you can rotate it. If you want to drive with it up, you could do that, or you can drive, you know, with it down, orientate it any way you want. But I just want it down like this because if you haven't seen my other videos, this is a template for a tongue box that I'm going to install right here. It's hitting right now, but I'm going to build a little mount to raise it up just enough to clear this, which is also why I wanted this tongue jack now before I did my tongue box, so we can fit everything nice and tight. So that's going to be perfect and tucked up nice and out of the way, because again, off-roading, I don't want anything hanging down below. I want as much ground clearance as I can get. Granted, it's right behind the tongue, so that probably won't be an issue. The lowest spot right now is just the handle for this, but let's lower it down and see how it raises up the trailer. All right, and again, to lower it, we're going to pull this lever. All right, and now we can drop this down. To its setting, and now we grab our handle. And now we'll crank it down. All right, let's load it up. And now has the full weight of it. It's off the jack and tongue. Oh, that's nice. That's going to roll it around so nice and easy. And I love this dual wheel design. You know, they show videos of these out in the dirt, in the sand, just getting dragged through some extreme conditions, and these things are super, super tough. So this is going to be great. And again, one of the main reasons I wanted it is just the adjustability and the durability. I love the plating and finish on it. It's going to last a long time. I hate products that are going to, you know, coated cheaply and rust quick, and this will not be that, that's for sure. So let's put it back. In some of the videos, it looked like it was cranking really, really slow. I mean, like real slow. But you know, after using it, no, it's not a problem at all. And I'll show you over here how now we can spin the wheel around and get the pin alignment to whatever we want. So you can see that the jack has a pin right here and has all these holes where you can orientate it, you know, 90, 45, whichever way you want. And I want it at this 90 position, so when it draws up, it's sticking straight out and horizontal, if you will. So now we're gonna pull this. Again, so bring it up, we pull this handle, slide it up. I believe I had it in that position. And then we pull that handle, and it rotates up. Boom, she's tucked away, and that will That's a pretty good magnet too. I think if you forgot it on there, it takes a good bit of amount of force to, pull it off. Let's hope we don't forget it, at least when we're traveling. But yeah, no, that's pretty awesome. I'm loving it. What I do think I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna lop these brackets off. It's a bit unsightly. I just don't need all that extra height. So I think we're gonna put those in the chop saw and cut those down and re-bolt them up. I mean, the other thing too is they do sell these brackets and hardware on their website. If you ever want to put this on another tongue and I already had these cut, well, I could easily buy another set. So let's go chop these down. All right, there she is, all clean and tidy. And it was really nice to see like the plating. It looks like it's all the way through that metal. That metal took a while to cut. There are some stout pieces there, but you know what? I really love it. It's nice and clean. And I'm so happy with this product so far. I know I haven't used it, but man, it just quality, right? When I see that kind of quality piece and it fits as advertised, it really makes me happy. And I don't mind spending a little extra money for something that is above and beyond, what else is out there on the market. So really cool. I'm really happy with it. So I think that's gonna wrap it up. And if you're new to the channel, you're wondering why it's still unfinished, well, I won't be doing any paint work and powder coating until the end of the fabrication build, which is probably still a couple months away. So right now we're still leaving it natural, still missing some hardware holding like the hitch in, but that'll all come later. So we're just trying to knock through all the fabrication work right now. Well, that is gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We finally had the tongue jack installed on our trailer, which is gonna make it so much easier to move around. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you turn the bell notification, you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.